All right, hosers, welcome back to another video here. And once again, we're going to talk about good old Carney. Because, man, it looks like Carney's in campaign mode already. Anyways, Carney just said this, okay? He said, of course we're not considering a snap election this spring. What the heck, eh? You have to say, what the heck on that? Now, this is my hoser take. No spin, just straight talk with a conservative edge. Now, here's the deal. This is coming from a CBC News piece, all right? Carney did a grocery store, of all places. I bet the guy has never been into a grocery store. He did a grocery store press conference announcing a boost to the GST credit and affordability measures. It looked like a classic election-style stop, pure photo op, okay? yeah. So, guess what? Reporters jumped all over him. They asked him straight up if he's thinking about doing a snap election this spring, with by-elections looming and Freeland's empty seat, right? Now, Carney says, no, what? We're focused on solutions for Canadians. And of course, we're not. We're working through Parliament, tabling legislation soon on budget implementation, middle-class tax cut, school food programs, crime bills, you know what I mean, guys. Basically, all he's saying is this: trust us, no election, just results. God, he points, okay? He points to the privilege of a mandate from Canadians last April. And that mandate is a minority government, which means he has to work with the opposition. They must have their input to get anything passed. But Liberals want to operate like a majority. They don't want to compromise. And that's why they're not getting anything passed right now. He says that they're going to get stuff through the House. How? How is it going to get stuff through the House? Unless they compromise with the Conservatives. Remember, half the country basically voted Conservative. Conservatives have to have input in these bills. If you're not going to compromise, they're not going to pass anything. But McKinnon chimes in. You know, that annoying House Leader guy? He says Parliament can only work. Get this. It can only work if Poilievre and the Conservatives got out of the way. Yeah, they're not going to. It's like the Liberals are saying, let us do our ridiculous, ambitious plan while they're 2 seats short and hoping Conservatives will play nice. Poilievre has already said that they are more than willing to support some bills, especially on crime, affordability, and trade, but only if they allow for input from the Conservatives. Liberals don't want to give them any input. They don't want to see any common sense in their stuff. Anyways, so we do have by-elections coming, right? Freeland has resigned for a Ukraine gig. Blair is going to be stepping down, maybe more. So they could be like 4, maybe 5 seats short of majority. There's no way they're going to get any more floor crossers, at least that many. Liberals have tried that. All they could get was 2 Conservatives to fall in with the Liberals. But no more are breaking, it seems. You might get 1, maybe 2 during the leadership review for Poilievre, but who knows? I doubt it. Now, it's like they're trying to limp along with duct tape, right? While the opposition has got the hammer. And right now, Poilievre, the Conservatives, they do have the hammer. Now, here's the real hoser take, all right? This is Liberal weakness at its finest here. Carney is denying a snap election talk. Says, of course we're not. But with minority limbo and no majority, he does not have one, and by-elections that could flip more seats Conservative, it's all posturing. It's pure posturing. The Liberals are begging Parliament to pass their agenda without compromise. While Poilievre, he's got the cards. Conservatives have the cards. Support what makes sense, but keep the pressure on. That's what they're doing. And that, to me, is what you call common sense leadership. Putting Canada first and holding these Liberals to account, right? They really are, which is good. This is good. Now, on my board here, I wrote up no snap. Okay, no snap. No snap. This is all about Carney denying election talk, even though the grocery store gig definitely looked like campaign mode, did it not? And the reporters think that too. So, Liberals, they're showing that they're weak. They don't want to compromise. They want to act like a majority, but they're only a minority, and therefore now they're starting to beg. Their tone is changing a little bit here. Poilievre, he's standing strong and firm here, putting Canada first, supporting smart bills, ready, and he has to be ready for an election if it comes. And if one were to come, likely minority Liberals or minority Conservative. Won't be a majority, I doubt that. So in the end, Carney says, of course we're not considering a snap election. Liberals right now are just clinging to a minority, right? Canada, well, you know what? They really need common sense leadership here and strength. So Poilievre has to stand firm. He's got to be there for the other half of the country. They have to have their input in these bills. If not, they'll block them all. And he has to be ready to go to another election if Carney chooses to do that. So, and there you have it. That's my briefing.